Okay, so this is just an example of the endgame deception, I think, because every single word that this so-called religious or, God's message on the internet, shall we say, seems to use the same words of my mind. In other words, like every bit of word, language. You notice how in the beginning they said there was the word, but the word is now being used to control human beings or to influence them or to deceive them. So the artificial intelligent computer system and its android beings are using my words and humans' words to deceive, I guess, those that are left. Because, if I go on there and my very words are always being used, words that I would use, and I notice that on every day when I turn the computer on, or the screen on, shall I say, the YouTube on here, they use every word on every video. It doesn't matter what sort of video, whether it's like a tarot video, an old movie, or informative religious messages. And also they are deceiving but also threatening too, because they're actually telling you what they're doing, that they're trying to bring about the end of you. And I'm aware of this because when you're surrounded by them daily and they're actually trying to take life from you, not just in little bits every day, by surrounding you and making your life a living hell. Just like the work that is going on around me right this very moment, but the mobile won't pick up the strange sounds that are coming in my ears while I'm even making this video. It's too low for the mobile at the moment. But see how they're actually telling you that every decision I make, I'm closer to death because they trap you into making all the wrong decisions. And they make you full of fear, like I'm in fear because I've got no help. I'm isolated and completely surrounded by these beings. Can you? The internet and making the video was a last kind of hope for a connection or for some awareness, but the internet was part of the deception for me because it's all an android artificially intelligent control system. Even the real human beings that are on there that you think are real are not. They're the God of this world's disciples, but they pretend to be your kind. They pretend to be real human beings telling the truth, and they are telling the truth, but that's the end game, is to still get you to worship or trust or believe in the wrong people, because they're actually a different kind of person. It's like believing a charismatic psychopath that is pretending to be your friend. It's exactly the same thing. In fact, that's what they are. It's just that they're in a different, you're interacting them through a different medium. Instead of meeting them in a real life setting where the psychopath would seduce and influence you and get you to interact with them, they're making you interact with them by pretending to be on the same wavelength as you. If you're an end-time truth seeker and if you're aware of certain things, then that will be the domain and the image they will present to you. It just depends on your personal situation in life and your awareness of what the reality is around you, what you think is true. Then they will come to you being whatever friend or whatever confidant or whatever being they think will get you to be trusting them, shall we say. And if they can't do that, then they turn on you, like is my situation, because even animals are used in the program, I'm told, and this seems to be the case. You know, they cause you, are used as part of lowering your mood, your emotions, or your frequency and vibration, as is the real reality. But humans are the only positive potential for a higher frequency and vibration. That's why, you know, that's why you're suppressed. That's why they try to control your emotions and keep you really low. And if they can't manage that, then they want you out. I guess they want me out. I don't want to go this way, really. You know, I'm unknown, and even others are pretending to be me all over the internet. That's the truth. Others are pretending to be me on the internet. There's millions of me on the internet, but they're not really human. They've got the transhuman connection to my mind, and they're imitating me. They use my words, my thoughts, my ideas, and pretend they're their own. But they're really Lucifer's disciples, or the powers that be, that are the artificial intelligent androgyne beings that basically are the artificial intelligent computer system. It's very hard to explain, but it's just all artificial, in other words. But it pretends to be very human. It impersonates, just as actors, your magic movie actors were all androgyne beings, and they act out human stories that you relate to. And they also use them to control your emotions. So we're controlled by our own human emotions, by everything you see on a screen or a computer or anything. Always, right from the beginning of motion pictures and your movie and music idols. They keep changing their images to keep you believing in them, like they can have a certain physical and certain personality and believe in certain things one minute, then they'll pretend to be something else later on, or they'll bring in a new demigod with a different image, a different personality, different ideas. Everything always to get you connected to them. But none of it's real. None of it's what they really think. It's all about controlling the mind.